Hey, welcome back to the Big Rand Show. Thank you for joining me. If you could, hit that subscribe button down below and let's get right to it. I'll tell you, this is something that's really pissed me off about conservatives my entire adult life, pretty much. But especially right now. You tell me that I have to respect Donald Trump. Basically saying that I need to bow down and kiss the ring of the king. First off, Donald Trump is not a damn king. He's a president. We don't believe in kings here in the United States. But you still seem to think that I must respect Donald Trump, as if he is a king. You sit there and say that you've got to respect him. He's the president. You've got to respect the office of the president. Well, where were you when Barack Obama was elected president? That's right. Those same people that are out there crying today that Democrats wouldn't clap for his State of the Union yesterday are the same ones who were sitting there holding protest rallies the day after the election of Barack Obama. Not the day after the inauguration, the day after the election. Before the man had even assumed office, you were protesting him. That's not disrespect? Okay, how about this? For 8 years, that man gave a State of the Union address. For 8 years, Republicans and other conservatives in the chamber booed and refused to clap for 8 years, unless he talked about the military. But if it's one of his accomplishments, they would boo, or they wouldn't clap at all. That wasn't, but that's not disrespect, right? It's only disrespect if it happens to Donald Trump, right? How about when one of your very own representatives hollered out in the middle of the State of the Union speech, "You lie!" Was that not disrespectful? Was it not disrespectful to the First Lady when our now President Donald Trump referred to her as a monkey? Who even retweeted things saying Michelle Obama was a man? Really? That was respectful? Yet, that's all okay. But we have to respect Donald Trump. We have to show him respect. Well, let me tell you, respect is earned. And that man has done nothing in his 3 years as president to earn my respect. Name something he's done to earn my respect. Name it. Leave it in the comments, because you can't find one. 3 times he pushed a bill that not only would have affected my life, he tried to push a bill that would have taken 20+ million Americans off of health care. And as the American Medical Association said, would have killed millions. The only reason it never happened was they don't have enough votes anymore. And John McCain said no. He would not knock off 20 million Americans off of health care. And maybe the fact that he had cancer was one of those reasons. Maybe he understood how much money he was having to pay for his care. And how if it wasn't for his insurance, he couldn't have covered any of it. Maybe he just understood that. But you expect me to respect Donald Trump? The man has tried to kill me 3 times by taking away my Medicaid, my only access to health care at the moment. You think I'm supposed to respect him for that? The way he treats women? Am I supposed to respect him for that? The fact that he had an affair on his wife right after she had a newborn? I'm supposed to respect that? The man has lied more than 16,000 times since he took office. 16,000 times. And I'm sorry, I see honesty as a virtue. And I know that's kind of laughable considering I do political stuff here. But you know who hasn't lied 16,000 times in his career in politics, yet let alone in 3 years? Bernie Sanders. Now, so don't expect me to have respect for Donald Trump or to show respect for Mr. Trump. It's not going to happen. It'll never happen. I will never bow down and kiss your leader's ring. He is not a king. He is not worthy of being above the law. So don't expect it. Now, I'll close it out by saying there was some stuff that took place that I thought was really childish. First off, instead of being cordial, when Nancy Pelosi reached out her hand to shake Donald Trump's hand as he showed up, like all presidents do, Barack Obama even shook the hand of the Republican speaker, Ryan, at the time. But he snubbed her, refused to shake her hand. I don't care if you were being impeached or not. You should have shook her hand. Now, at the end of it, her childish part was ripping up her copy of State of the Union. Either way you go, it's garbage. It's childish behavior, right? But aside from that, aside from those two people doing their thing, I want to let you know, let you in on a little secret. If you're new to politics, if you're new to the State of the Union, that's how they work. The party in power, or the party of the Republican or Democrat in office, whichever person happens to be president, that party claps. The other party doesn't. Unless it's something that they did together. That's how it works. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. It's how it's always been. As long as I can remember. I watched every single State of the Union Bill Clinton did. I watched almost every State of the Union George W. Bush did. I watched every single Barack Obama State of the Union address. And I've watched one Donald Trump address. And you know something? They're all the same. President would say something, his party would cheer or clap. The other party would generally remain silent. Now you're going to go back and you're going to look at the videos of those speeches from Barack Obama. But don't forget, there's a reason that you see a lot of people clapping throughout the room. And that's not because Republicans and Democrats are both clapping. That's because after one of the people was shot, one of the congressmen was shot, they decided for a while to sit together. That a Democrat would pick out a Republican, or a Republican would pick out a Democrat and sit with them in the chamber. As a show of unity. And that happened for a few years, and then it stopped. But quit trying to tell me that I have to respect Donald Trump, because I don't. This is America. I am free not to respect the president. I am free to disagree with the president, and I am free to talk badly about the president. Case closed. First Amendment, bitches.